your grandmother, what were some of your first thoughts about what she was doing? I mean, what did it shock you, or did it was as a 5-year-old, this is just fun, or how did you get connected in that way, or maybe it was a DNA or something that you got from your grandmother? So.
I love my grandmother. She is the embodiment of just love and kindness. And she just is she's a tiny little person. She was very small. And to me, as a child, she wasn't that big size-wise. So I could really easily relate to her physically. But also more than that, she was huge in spirit. I still remember when as a child, I'll look at her, go up to, her husband's friend, my grandfather's friends, quite wealthy family. And she would have her little clipboard and she said, "Hi, whatever the name is, last year you donated 10 blankets. Can I put you down for 20 for this year?" Just like that. And they just smile and they said, "But of course," she was just disarmingly loving, kind. And she was the same way with the people we went to work with in the streets. So I was happy to be with her. And I can see the smiles that came through when she just came up with no condition, loving these people. And people were at first concerned because, here's this tiny little lady with this even smaller child going through to these rather questionable people. But it's just that because of her lovingness, her total there was never anything negative about her way of approach and her respect for these people. We never got in any trouble. And, people will recognize her and wave and, "Hello, Mrs. Young, how are you?" It's just like people say, "How did you know that person?" "Oh, we helped them 6 years ago," or whatever it was. It was just so wonderful. I love that time. And I think back about that so fondly, about how she made such a big difference from her heart. She didn't know any formal ways of giving back, but it just came from her heart. How can I give back? I see these people getting cold with no shoes on the sidewalk. What can I do? And that's really, it was very inspiring for me. And I wish now I could have a chance to speak to her again and share with her what I've done from her inspiration.